Hey, if you don't know me, my name is Sho, and I play platform fighters at high level, and was previously a top NASB 1 player during its short time span. Today, I want to discuss the new mechanics announced for NASB 2 Slime Cancel, and the implications it could have on the metagame. I'll discuss things on a deeper level, and make some predictions as to what strategies will be effective. So, without further ado, let's begin. The first thing I would like to go over is the meter itself. Currently, you have 3 bars of meter that you can gain by either dealing damage or taking damage. Different mechanics cost different levels of meter, and I will get to those later in the video. Those of you who play traditional fighters will immediately be comfortable upon seeing this, and already understand the complexities behind resource management. I'm hoping that because attacks produce meter, that the game will lean towards more aggressive playstyles. After all, meter equals power and options, so you would be rewarded to approach your opponent in that way. Now that we understand how the meter works, we can start to talk about some of the options available. The first one is enhanced special moves, which cost 1 bar. I feel like this could make or break certain characters, or change their gameplay altogether. Certain enhanced specials could be integral to a character's combo game or their kill potential, or it could be the complete opposite. Perhaps they don't need to rely on meter, allowing them to spend it elsewhere. There are also enhanced recoveries, which also cost 1 bar. This could balance the cast more or make it insanely free to recover. Those characters with bad recoveries will now be able to make up for that weakness when off stage. However, the addition of this could change the general nature of edge guarding if you have overpowered recoveries on hand. At the same time, if the edge guarder has slime available, they either have more options available to them or would feel more comfortable off stage since they have access to a stronger recovery option. Now, for possibly the most meta-defining mechanic, slime cancelling. At the cost of 1 bar, you can cancel the recovery of a move with no lag at all, whether you hit an opponent or not. That means it has huge potential for both neutral and punish game. Have a huge button you like using in neutral, but it has insanely high recovery, slime cancel, and you could poke with it risk free. Or maybe it's great for when in neutral, but you don't combo from it well. With slime cancel, it's now a combo starter too. There are so many creative applications with this tech. It could be used as a bait by showing the opponent a laggy move and cancelling it to punish them. It also goes without saying that you can probably extend combos in ridiculous ways. One of the more interesting things though will be shield pressure. You will now likely be able to have huge plus frames on block, which will allow you to set up all sorts of things. Something of note however is the reduced knockback of the next move you use after slime cancelling, so it will be difficult to immediately cancel into a finisher. You could absolutely use a combo start into a finisher instead to get the desired effect, or if you're close enough to the blast zone, go for the finisher anyway. Slime Burst is an incredibly powerful addition that will completely change how you approach platform fighters. Sure, it costs 2 bars, but you'll now have to understand how to bait bursts by resetting combos, or even hard read them. If you see your opponent has 2 bars, you'll have to constantly be prepared for the burst. Considering it also halts all momentum, whenever you think you have secured the stock with a kill move, they can halt their momentum at any point within the trajectory, so you'll need to be prepared for the follow-up, whether that's on or off stage. Some examples of baiting burst would be, during a combo, you could either preemptively block, wave dash back, jump above them, or even particular special moves if you want to get creative. If you have a strong read, a wave dash back fully charged smash attack could be lethal. If they burst off stage after a kill move, they should be in a reasonable amount of lag and in a poor spot, likely without their double jump. However, if your combo leads off stage and they burst you, you could potentially be put in the blast zone yourself. There are potentially situations like that off stage where you might want to burst before they do, or at the same time to counteract it. It's a lot riskier off stage since you can't rely on block or resourceless movement. An air dash would be another way, but I believe that now costs meter. As you can see, it's going to get pretty complex. Slime Air and Ground Dash is a big change from NASB 1, since you could air dash without being limited by use of a meter. From watching the footage, it's a 14 frame startup, which isn't reactable, so it'll be a great burst option both in the air and on the ground to get something started. I think it will also be a big deal for characters that don't have great mobility like Reptar, who will appreciate a universal way to approach in neutral. Let's now discuss the elephant in the room. Super moves, which cost 3 bars. I'm not too sure how I feel about supers competitively. I feel as though they're going to pigeonhole game plans into exclusively building meter, and all combos will end in a super with not too much counterplay. It could absolutely play out differently, but for now, I'm feeling skeptical about the addition of supers. However, it has been mentioned by a dev that they have been built for competitive use and have been extensively beta tested, so that may change my opinion for now. Regardless, it's going to be interesting to see how this mechanic alters the game. That's all I've got for now. I'm excited to see how all of these mechanics actually play out and if it's fun to play. Let me know if there are some things you thought of that I didn't consider, and remember, a lot of this is purely speculative. Thanks so much for watching this video, and appreciate any support if you enjoyed it.